The reason we're coming through town here is because I've been working for the better part of the last year on an album, and I finally finished it. And so finally, thank you very much, man. Finish. So finally, I've got an album coming out on August 9th. It's called Sweeter, and I wrote that track with. Thank you. I wrote that track with Ryan Tedder. We were in Nashville together. We both happened to be going through town, and we decided, hey, let's get together in the studio. We wrote this one track, and we're like, oh, this is fantastic. We felt really good about it, and good enough that we decided we'd get together again. So a few weeks later, we got together in Denver, Colorado, and which is beautiful, beautiful town. But when he said Denver, come on to Denver, let's write a song and you can sing, all I could think about was the altitude and singing in that kind of altitude. So I'd be like, 2 words at a time and on an oxygen mask, I've been better off cutting the vocals on a plane with those cool little yellow bags. But we got through it, and I felt really, really good about the song. So this is my new single from this album. It's called Not Over You. Dreams, that's where I have to go to see your beautiful face anymore. I stare at a picture of you and listen to the radio. Hope is a conversation. We both admit we had it good. Until then, it's alienation, I know, and that much is understood. Then I realize you ask me how I'm doing, I would say I'm doing just fine. I would lie to say you're not on my mind. But I go out and I sit down at a table set for 2, and finally forced to face the truth. No matter what you say, I'm not over you. Not over you. Damn girl, you do it well. And I thought you were innocent. This heart and put it through hell. Still you're magnificent. I'm a boomerang. Doesn't matter how you throw me. Turn around and I'm back in the game. Even better than the old me. But I'm not even close without you. If you ask me how I'm doing, I would say I'm doing just fine. I would lie to say that you're not on my mind. But I go out and I sit down at a table set for 2, and finally forced to face the truth. No matter what you say, I'm not over you. If I had a chance to renew, you know there isn't a thing I wouldn't do. I could get back on the right track, but only if you be convinced. So until then, if you ask me how I'm doing, I would say I'm doing just fine. I would lie and say that you're not on my mind. But I go out and I sit down at a table set for 2, and finally forced to face the truth. No matter what I say, I'm not over you. Not over you. Not over you. Not over you. We've got one last trick for you. This is the first song that really kind of hit hard for me at radio, and sort of kind of maybe really definitely changed my music. And it's a song about identity and the value of finding yourself. And it also paid off my college loans.
There you go. Whatever it takes, right?
And whatever you do, never go out on a boat with those two guys right there. Here it is. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you all for your support. Please call your radio station, Z100, and request that song I just played. And this one too. And never retweet him, because he doesn't even acknowledge that you retweeted him.
Thank you for retweeting me.
Here it is. There we go. I don't need to be anything other than a prison guard, son. I don't need to be anything other than a specialist, son. I don't have to be anyone other than a birth of two souls in one. Part of where I'm going is knowing where I'm coming from. I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. All I have to do is think of me and I'll be peace of mind. I'm tired of looking around rooms wondering what I gotta do, who I'm supposed to be. I don't wanna be anything other than me. I'm surrounded by liars everywhere I turn. I'm surrounded by imposters everywhere I turn. I'm surrounded by identity crisis everywhere I turn. Am I the only one who noticed? I could be the only one who's learned. I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. All I have to do is think of me and my peace of mind. I'm tired of looking around rooms wondering what I gotta do, or who I'm supposed to be. I don't want to be anything other than me. Can I have everyone's attention, please? If you're not like this and that, you're gonna have to leave. I came from the mountain, the crust of creation. My whole situation's made from clay to stone, and now I'm failing everybody. I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. All I have to do is think of me and I peace of mind. I'm tired of looking around rooms wondering what I gotta do, or who I'm supposed to be. I don't want to be anything other than me. Yeah, I don't want to be. Thank y'all very much. Thank you, Port. I'm Gavin DeGraw. This is Z100. Thank you very much. My start music, I started started playing in bars when I was a teenager.
How'd you get in?
I was like, I work here. I work here. I'm painting. I would show up at this one bar in the town near my hometown. Me and my brother would show up, with guitars and the keyboard, And it was a Tuesday night, so we would go play a place called the Nowhere Bar. And it was across the street from the police station.
Which is where you spent your nights.
Yeah, that's where we spent our nights. And I remember the commercials would be, it was like these local low-budget commercials, And it'd be like people that we knew from our hometown who they got to be in the commercial.
Yeah.
And the person holding the camera would go, "Hey, where are you going?" And then like a girl we knew from our hometown would turn to the camera and go, "Nowhere." Nowhere Bar, located on Broadway. You know what I mean? And so we used to play there every Tuesday night, and until we started picking up other players to play with and things like that. My brother and I played, and we had these two guys who were twins. They played also, and we kind of made a band and stuff when we were kids,
What was it called?
And, it was called the Terrible Local Band. It was called "There's Not a Lot of Entertainment in This Town," so I guess we're the Terrible Local Band. And that's what we did. And I moved to New York City and played a bunch of ballrooms and played on the street and did all that funny stuff until
You got your calling.
until I found the right people to end up signing with. So put myself in that situation.
Since you've been signed, have you been back to the Nowhere Bar just for old time's sake?
I have, I've gone back there. I don't know if it's open anymore, but I remember going there, probably a year or two after I was signed, just to check it out, And I remember I was sitting.
Those same twins were sitting there playing.
Yeah. We're part of the Terrible Local Band that used to live here. Yeah. So I remember being in there, and they had a couple pool tables in the back, and I remember a pool ball flew off of the pool table when somebody broke, and almost killed somebody next to me. Like they literally they happened to bend down to tie their shoes at the moment that the break happened, and the ball hit that wall like at 100 miles an hour.
Oh my God!
And I was like, man, this is a sign. I shouldn't be here. Yeah. It was rough. It was rough.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Anybody else got questions? Hey, what about the graduation girl?
Do I have a question for you?
Yeah.
So what's this this surprise thing that was supposed to come out this morning?
What surprise thing?
There was supposed to be something this morning.
Some person. You're like, I'm waiting for some person.
No.
Oh.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Are you tweet stalking people?
Was it Jack in the Box?
No, I
That's a
thought you said something about Sweeter, the album. Was there something Monday morning? No.
There was?
If not, never mind.
The pre-order this morning.
Was it?
Oh.
It's pre-order. That's what it was. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were saying there's like a guest star. Are you
No.
sitting here thinking, who's Gavin bringing it up? Because I'm totally Gavin.
No. Okay. Pre-order.
Brian Cheddar,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen.
Is that what's going on?
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry, because sometimes things are brought to me by fans before they're brought to me by
Okay.
right now. Me sitting
On
up here
top of
wondering
it.
what's going on.
Put you on the spot.
I am on the spot. I'm totally on the spot right now. Anybody else have a question that wants to stump me? Does anybody have a question that won't stump me?
When are you going on tour?
That's a good one.
Artists don't always know that answer.
Yeah, I don't know that one, but I am going on tour in a few weeks. I'm doing a tour with Maroon 5 and Train. So July and August, we'll be touring the U.S. Are we in Portland? I'm not sure. That's a definite tour manager. We're not in Portland. I just saw him shake his head.
So this is the only performance that's happening in Portland right now.
Yeah, this is the only performance.
So we're special.
You
are.
Yes. And let me see. Yeah, we go on tour. Yeah, July and August. Train and Maroon 5. Fortunately, they're two groups that I happen to really like and guys that I happen to already get along with. So that's a plus. Because every once in a while, yes.
You're going to have to finish that story.
Yeah.
Get started.
Every once in a while, you end up on the road with somebody you don't get along with.
Such as...
Such as those are my private memoirs.
On sale with the record.
Yeah, exactly. Those will be in the liners in the back.
Nice.
No thanks to such and such.
See, you don't get that if you download.
You ruined my life. Yes, exactly. And we're on our way up to Seattle after this, because we've got a couple more of these types of shows, and then about 4 days from now we're playing in Mississippi. We'll do a full concert gig. So we'll do. Right now it's me and my guitar player Billy doing this sort of duo thing, just playing a few songs at a time, and we'll slowly begin moving our shows toward band shows. So just getting the new band sort of acclimated to what the songs are going to be like and what the performances are going to be like and this and that.
So are you touring with new people? Like have you toured with the drummer before?
I haven't toured with this drummer. Actually, we found this drummer from another band called the 2 AM Club, and
I would love the 2 AM.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah.
But he happened to be kind of like feeling. We were kind of feeling what he was doing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we were like, hey man, is there any way we could recruit you? And yeah, he was like, I like macadamia nuts. Can we have those backstage? I said, I have macadamia nuts. And he's like, those guys don't ever get us macadamia nuts. We can also get you Hawaiian coffee. And he was like, I'm so in. So he was really easy to get hold of, fortunately, like that. But we have a new drummer working for peanuts.
Literally.
Yeah. And he has to wear an elephant costume.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.